Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Many a times we come across buying land online, and we've heard horror stories where people are being scammed into buying pieces of land which they weren't sure about. And many times, what happens, it all boils down to one important factor, which I call is trust. Um, the old ways have always been very traditional, where people end up buying pieces of land depending on various modes, where you might go to Google um, for an instance, where you're going to Google and you're dropping in that small guy and getting a Google image, which is like from 10 years ago, and you don't know how the parcel looks like. Or maybe there aren't real people out there who are guiding you through uh, the right way of buying land. What we are coming and presenting you today is which I call the three-step process when you're buying land with us. And I'm gonna walk you guys through this slide. So, what is a three-step verification system that I have put in for our company here today? Let's make sure you are not buying in a swamp. Let's make sure you're not buying on a wetland. But how would you do it? Many times it gets very tricky to go into County Appraiser's website and then check or use a GIS coordinate map. What we are offering here is an integrated land ID on each and of every of our properties that helps you understand and get the right idea of what kind of piece of land you're buying versus letting everything to assumption. We are not going to say, trust me, it's the best piece of land. You can see it for yourself. That is what the whole idea of this live here today is. I'm going to be walking you through this three-step verification system here, which we have on our website. Again, what was the old way and what I call is the founder's way. Blurry old Google Maps, which are updated not very often. So you might have something from 2023, maybe 2022, maybe 2021. What we do is, as soon as we buy property out there, we make sure you get the latest and the greatest pictures out there. But again, we don't stop there. Many a times people will get only images. We send in a drone guy who's gonna go and kick pictures from the above. Then we send another guy who's gonna go and take a 4K scan of the land itself. So not only we get from the aerial, we also get views from the ground itself. But while all of this is done, we've made sure that this exclusive application, which is Land ID, which we pay a lot for, it is integrated on our website. That way you can play with different filters, which we will teach you in the upcoming sessions and make an informed choice. But after all of this, the last thing I want to do is be scared and put in money with a virtual person. That's why what we've integrated on our website today is Calendly, which is a one on one Zoom call, which you could just click a time and meet a person, which is going to be me, and you can buy it from us directly. So it is not trusting anymore, it is verifying. But what tools are we giving you to verify is that's the whole idea. So you can stay rest assured you're sitting from your home and you're buying piece of online. You don't have to fly all the way to Florida or anywhere which we buy land, but at least we'll make sure these three important verification steps are always there for you. Data verification, what we check live. So what I'm going to do is not guess. I'm going to walk you through my website. We'll make sure the boundaries, the wetlands, the soil report, and the ownership is verified. These are very crucial for a lot of first time buyers. Again, many time to time, it gets very tricky for people not to know who they're buying pieces of land from. And that's what we're going to do. So let's dive into the live view. So this is a website I was mentioning earlier. Usually you will see a land collection out there which is specifically designed for you guys to make an informed choice. So you can click on every and each thumbnail out there depending which area you want the next piece to be in, and then you can go ahead and just click on it, and that way it just helps you understand what needs to be bought. What I'm focusing on here today is the one in the Blanton Street, which has been one of our latest uh, purchases. As you guys can see, It is very simple. We will have all the drone videos which are up to date, that helps you understand where this property lies and what kind of trees are on it, and how does it span out. Is a car accessible to it? Which kind of streets are there? What kind of road is on it? All of this is made sure is accessible to you as easy as possible. But we don't stop there. We make sure our properties are heavily vetted. What we have done is, the second piece to the whole of it has been the land ID. All you have to do is click on this map legend itself, and then you can click to see if there is a floodplain on it, or maybe you want to double check if there is a transmission line or surface water, maybe a wetland. And when all of these important filters are clicked on, all you have to do is press this down scroll button and zoom out. And you will see, while each and every neighbor has these issues, or might have, some properties might have it, the property which you are buying is verified and it is there on the map, and there is no guessing. It is totally verifying, and we've put it all on our website just for you. But let's put in taking a third step ahead. Many a times I have people who have been telling me flying there is very difficult. From the looks of it, this land looks high, and how can I even verify if it is not in a wetland? While, as mentioned earlier, you can always have the land ID, but what we've done is we also have integrated a virtual tour, and that usually helps you get in the idea of how what needs to be done. So let's click on this. This helps you open up just a 3D view and where you can see the land from the virtual tour itself. An interesting fact, a lot of times you will see these pine cones out here. This is a wiki for you. What happens is pine cones do not grow on wetlands. They need the land to be dry and high. So I usually call it the pine cone test. All you have to do is, if you have a pine cone on your land, you can stay assured it is not going to be on a built on a wetland. Just a wiki, but you should know. Interesting enough, again, I am not a land surveyor. This is just the knowledge which I have. I want to give it to you guys. I really love this piece of land which I'm showcasing to you guys here today, which has pine cones on it. All you can do is play with the 3D virtual tour, and you will understand how the land looks. You can go around, click on different places, and it gives you an idea how it looks. And it's just a one step notch up for you to understand, and you can see how the land is. Again, you will always see a for sale by owner signed by us, which is telling that we own this property, this belongs to us, and that's one of our ways of reaffirming that whatever you're buying is not through an agent or a broker, it's just through us directly. Let's dive in. So why does Matterport matter? It's usually, as you've seen before, it is 4K. It was scanned last week itself. Look at the canopy. And the pine tree trick test is a visual proof. When you see, you can always say these trees are usually dry, deep, and need sandy soil. If you see this in the Matterport, the land is likely high and dry. Again, we would always advise you guys to do your own due diligence. And we offer a feature for you as well, where you can stay assured you can hold the land parcel for 7 days for a very small fee that gets passed on to the principal itself. If you want to buy from us, it's not more than $100. And while you're watching this video, it's just one way of telling us, you know what, stay assured, your money's not going anywhere. We are here for you. Uh, but if you have any questions, we also offer one more thing, is the video call. How would you verify you're buying from the right person? I will share my screen. I'll walk you through the contract together. We can verify the hierarchy of the deed itself. It is just 15 minutes and no pressure. The whole idea of this video is for you to guys to make you comfortable as much as possible with the whole process of buying. That's why we made sure we have small things which matter a lot and go a long way. the virtual tour, the land ID, the drone pictures, and again, our promise. What's our promise? If you don't like the land, you can always roll over the principal to another piece of land in our inventory, and we'll make sure you get it. No questions asked. That's our promise. And I think that can only come when you have a lot of confidence on what you're buying and what you're selling your customers. There's no way else that you can come up with a promise if you're not confident about your due diligence. And again, if you want to reach out to us, you said Harpreet, you said, how can you connect with you? I'm like, yeah, just book a video call. It's integrated on our website. Pick any time. Just do next. Add in the name, first name, last name, email ID, schedule an event, and I'll be here just for you. Again, this is a three-step verification process that I would want to give you uh, as a way of telling, you know what, if you want to hold and buy a property, 5 days left till the year ends, secure your asset. The property which I showed you earlier is the one in Blanton Street. Again, it is listed for 5995 uh, price. We do offer owner financing. We're very flexible that ways. Just let us know your terms and I'll make it happen for you. Again, for owner financing is there. You can always book a call. Uh, just as a token of appreciation, usually we have a 495 checkout fee. It is an internal document processing fee for closing this property. If you tell me, Harpreet, uh, I love this property, I want to buy it. Can I get it for the price you said? I'm going to do is get you a 50% off on the document processing fee. That is just my way of thanking you. Again, this is till the end of year. If you watch this stream, then just let me know. Contact me. I will make sure this is yours. Again, last 5 days to secure your asset, guys. If you like it, if you want it, you can have it. Thank you again. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a different property, with a different way of understanding and making you more knowledgeable while we are learning ourselves to make the right choices when you're buying a land. So this is as seamless as possible, as transparent as possible. Thank you.